What's up guys, silverX here, and today I'll be talking about Ninjago's history, because without a history, there is no present. Let us begin. When I say let us, I'm literally talking about lettuce, okay? The beginning. Ninjago was created by the first ninjutsu master. He used four weapons, the golden weapons, to create this place. The scythe of quakes, the shurikens of ice, the nunchucks of lightning, and the sword of fire. He created this place using these weapons, and he was the brightest light there. But sometimes, when there's light, there must always be a shadow. So there was the Overlord, a darkness that could barely be stopped. They would battle on, because all he wanted to do was destroy Ninjago. And the battle was so even that the Overlord had enough of it, and created indestructible beings known as the Stone Army, who soon the Ninjutsu master knew he could never defeat them, at least not alone. So he dug his weapon to the ground and split Ninjago into two halves, the light side and the dark side. And with that, they both separated, flowing away from each other. He did this so he can continue the battle later, when he has more people with him, because he can never do this alone. So he continued the battle for later. But life carries on. He had sons, and the most fateful day of them all was that one day they were playing katanas in the backyard when one of them went over the wall. Wu was supposed to get it, but he refused. So Gamera went to get it, but while out there, he was bitten by a snake, the Great Devourer, the most killer snake there ever is. He wouldn't kill him, but he was a creature that could turn you evil. But of course, it took time for him to turn evil. It doesn't just happen straight away. So on they grew. The Valkyr passed, but they kept growing, until they finally reached the Anaconda Wars. Originally, those snakes were messing around the city, and the elemental masters could easily take them on. But until the new snake breed came out, Anaconda, it was so hard for the people to take, for the elemental masters to take on, but they did it. Until that one man, Chen, turned the elemental masters against them. It was a struggle, but they somehow managed to defeat the turned elemental masters and the snakes, but only because they had goodwill to do so. Well, they killed the elemental master. Well, they got rid of the elemental masters, but not the snakes. But at the darkest hour, they found hope. There it was, the flute. They found it, so they can use that to hypnotize the snakes to do what they please. So they lured them into separate tombs for each snake kind. And that was the end of that chapter. But the old one was still continued, because one of them was bitten by the snake. He turned fully evil one age. The younger brother had to defeat his older brother. The battle shook the earth, but he managed to banish his evil brother down to hell. And that was the end. But the Overlord still lurked, and he knew his brother would return one day. And so he had to find 4 ninja to help him. Don't ask me why he chose ninja. I don't know. He could have chosen samurai, but he chose ninja. Yeah. There were 4 ninja. He had to find 4 ninja. And one of them would rise up with the others to become the green ninja. The man to defeat the Overlord. But that's continuing on to the present. And this was focusing on the past. During the past, people rise and fall. Heroes are found, villains are found. But the one thing we can't forget is the heroes before us. We will never forget. And I know, literally off topic, but I found a meme. Don't stop believing. The ninja. Well, adios, I guess. And remember, don't stop believing. Don't ninja.